Hello everyone and welcome back to Some Dude Plays The Witcher. This is Zach and we're now on part 8. In our last episode we finished the quest Buried Memories. Let's show... I'll just click on one. Ah, darn it. Still don't 100% show all quests here, so... That one's done, but it's not showing up because it's complete, darn it. Okay, so, as I said, I did some, leveling. So, I am now at level 6. For Bargus, you can tell by the amount of, skulls you get. Drowners, it's the brain tissue, and ghouls, it's the, blood. So I'll just close that, and as you can see here, experience, it says level 6. So I'll hit inventory. And I have quite a bit of Bargus skulls here. And then if I go down here, I have 7 ghoul blood and 17 drowner brain tissue. For my leveling, you look at the map here. I would start right here. I do a quick run back here, run down here, and just go around in a circle. And down here, and I really had to do that about 3 times altogether to get my level up after I completed all the quests. It took me killing 70 Barghest, 12 drowners, and 7 ghouls. I kind of avoided this area right here because there is a special trophy monster like there is one deeper in the crypt. And just to get out of the way, we'll get the crypt locations. I'll keep it here, pause if you want to read it. Characters, they have more on the Mysterious Mage, which we'll find his name out later. Tutorials, they've added dark areas to it. And then Igni, and then finally the Witcher's Medallion. So, what I'm going to show you quickly, because I had 2 level ups that I need to do. What I'm just going to quickly do is I'm going to equip Igni. This fireplace isn't lit. Bam, fireplace lit. I click on it. And now we're going to do a level up until it's daytime. So I'll click here. Go to hero. I'm going to get level 2 in group steel. Level 2 in stamina. Ard, I'm going to get level 2. Same with Igni. And then, what to do next? Strength, parry. Yeah, I'm going to get vitality here. And then, let's go dexterity. Deflect arrows, because that becomes really useful in later on. Maybe, not sure. But I'll get poison resistance too, because this really helps when you use your potion. So go back and bam. So now we're gonna head oh good, the Herbalist is out here so we can talk to him. Click.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Yeah, so of course as you talk to people, you're going to get a lot of them that are pissed that they can't get into the town. So I'll go here because there's one book I really want to buy from this guy, and this is Subterranean Plants. And that one's useful because there is a cave area you have to go to for a quest, so that covers that. And now
Yes?
we'll finish off his dialogue options.
What's with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
Yeah, luckily he's very, Geralt himself is very compassionate to people who have had deaths in their family. Even though he's supposed to be a witcher and they're supposed to be pretty much emotionless.
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Yeah, so that's kind of more background about your main hunt for this chapter.
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
Yeah, so there's some more interest in of what you need to do later.
Farewell.
Okay, so he's done now. Time to talk to the blacksmith and get rid of some things.
Yes?
Yeah, so I'm just going to sell this torch. Okay. And a Temerian steel sword because it's not as good as the Witcher steel sword. And that's another 40 gold. And then before, well, I'll hit the notice board here. And I'll get that. That's a quest item. It is hereby declared that the man known as the Professor is guilty of numerous crimes against the crown, including but not limited to murder, assault, defiance to city guards and officials, and other wrongs against the kingdom's subjects. Whoever provides him shelter will be deemed guilty of aiding and abetting him in his crimes. It is thus the duty of each subject of the crown to assist the effort to seize this man. A reward of 1,000 ordins is hereby offered to anyone who assists in bringing this man to justice, dead or alive. On behalf of His Majesty King Foltest, Vincent Mays, Captain of the City Guard. So that increases that quest, which ends when we finally take out that guy. Now we have a Bargus quest, a Drowner contract, and a Ghoul contract. So I just grab those, and now I'll quickly read Subterranean Plants. It describes sewants and green mold as well as methods of obtaining chemical ingredients from these plants. So that's good. And now Bargus. Basically you go to Abigail and she just needs 10 heads. You can sell the rest, but you want to keep a couple for a later quest. And yeah, that's a new one. Now Ghoul. I need the blood of at least 3 ghouls. We'll play handsomely. Kalkstein Alchemist. And it tells you what you need to complete the quest. Luckily I have all that. And then finally the Drowner. Basically deal with the Drowners. Proof of killing the beast. Require the brains. And you talk to the Reverend to put that quest in. Yeah. Okay, so now when I go in, I'm going to quickly talk to the antiquary. And if Kalkstein is here, I'm turning in that one quest right away because I can do it. Okay, antiquary. Where's sell, 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 sell. Now, got. Basically, I'll go through these all a little bit later when I have some more money. Because, wait, actually I'll buy this. Buy this. I'll get that as well. Yeah. Basically, I'm just buying the ones I haven't read. Okay, and then we'll read them and I'll sell them back. So, book describes dogs and wolves, prevents hints. So, added more monsters there and more ingredients. So, double click. That can be sold to get some money back. This one against non-humans. It was then that the elven wise men called the sages gathered in the dungeons beneath Reinhold Castle. The eldest of them said, "The day and the hour have come. We are here to discuss the fall of humans. We will avenge the death of Lavar Odin. We will shed their blood and drown the world in chaos. We will hide in the forest for 500 years while the chosen live in human cities and become their neighbors. Everyone knows their place in the plan, whether elf, dwarf, gnome, sorcerer, or Nilfgaardian. Whoever betrays us is doomed. We will call ourselves superiors because we have no lords over us, and we spit on gods." Then all swore an oath, and each drank the blood of an innocent child from a golden chalice to seal their obedience to the plan. And it tells you more about gloves there. So sell. And right click. And Cataclysm, commonly known as the conjunction of the spheres, happened 1.5 millennia ago. A cosmic collision of several parallel universes. This disaster left numerous creatures not native to our reality trapped here. For example, ghoul and graviers, which lack their own ecological niches, are simply relics of the conjunction. The elves claim the humans also arrived in this world during the conjunction. This occurred soon after they managed to destroy their own world. The elves also claim that it was during the conjunction that humans learned to use magic. Of course, these are all vile lies and foul fabrications circulated by non-humans who will resort to the most malicious slander to justify their claims. Yeah, quite a bunch of bad stuff in the backstory. Now, fairy tales. When the fairy said to the Witcher, "I will tell you what to do. Put on a pair of iron shoes, pick up an iron staff, walk in the iron shoes to the end of the world, pat the ground before you with the staff and sprinkle it with tears. Walk through fire and water, do not stop, do not look back, and when your shoes wear out and when the iron staff shatters, when the wind and heat dry your eyes so that you cannot shed another tear, then you will have reached the world's end. You will have found what you seek, what you love perhaps." And so the Witcher walked through fire and water without looking back, but he took neither the iron shoes nor the iron staff. He only took his witcher's sword. He did not heed the words of the fairy, and that was a good thing because she was an evil fairy. And that really fits when you're dealing with the Fae. Okay, now Bargus. And it tells more about Bargus, but I already have the information. I was just getting that book for completion's sake. Now, history of the world. When the criminal stake had been lit and the flames reached her, she began assaulting all the knights, barons, mages, and counselors gathered in the square in such foul language that they were all filled with dread. Their wet logs had been stacked to prevent the hag from burning too quickly and provide her a chance to suffer in the flames. Dry wood was soon added to the fire to end the execution more swiftly. She must have harbored a demon inside her. She uttered not a single scream, though she sizzled fair enough. Instead, she began to curse horribly. "An avenger shall be born from my own blood," she cried, "from the defiled elder blood. A destroyer in nations and worlds will rise. He shall avenge my torment, death, and revenge upon you and your offspring." That was all she managed to articulate before she perished. Such was the death of Falka, her punishment for the innocent blood she had spilled. And more information. And then finally the last one, recent history. Field Marshal Cohon's strategy failed when his flanking maneuver was stopped by the heroic Vizimian infantry led by Governor Bronnibor, though they paid dearly for their heroism in blood. While the Vizimans resisted, Nilfgaard's left flank crumbled. Some began to flee while others banded into small groups to defend themselves as they were surrounded. The same soon happened to the right, where the tenacity of the dwarves and mercenaries finally broke Nithgal's momentum. A loud cry of triumph rose on the battlefield as their hearts of royal knights filled with new courage. Nilfgaardian spirits fell, their men's hands went limp, and our warriors behind them down. And Field Marshal Menno Cuchulainn realized that the battle was lost as he saw his men being killed and dispersed all around. His officers, knights that came to him, leading fresh horse, urging him to flee to save his life. But the Nilfgaardian's martial heart was fearless. It wouldn't be right, he said. It wouldn't be right to run like a coward from the field on which, under my orders, so many good men had fallen for the Emperor. Yeah, so that's some more history of the world that happened before this game. So one quick thing I'm going to do is well, I have the gambler. I have Zoltan to talk to. So what I'll quickly do is I'll talk to Zoltan and I'll show you one of the mini games here.
Geralt!
Zoltan, I found these strange dice. Looks like dwarven handiwork.
It's poker with dice. Very entertaining. Requires less attention than cards, but it's just as exciting. Dice are a dwarven invention. Became popular after the war. Not surprising, given that every mercenary played.
Yeah, so now he'll teach you how to play.
So how do you play?
Let's shoot around, I'll show you.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to play dice poker, and this is hands down the best way to make money in this game. It's relatively simple, and I've heard some games do not, well, they don't like you if you win too much. But right now I have 2 pairs and he only has 1, so I'm going to accept the bet. And get rid of the 6. Because right now I'm ahead. Still ahead as long as he doesn't get a triple. Ah, darn it. Okay, try again. Yeah, sometimes it's better to save and then do your run. 1. Okay. I'm gonna try this. No, he's gonna win again. Like you see, and then it updates a game of dice here. So, time to put them to use. There's a gambler to fight, and then here's the Bargus, the Drowner, the Ghoul, because I finished all those. Salamander's Tail, wanted. Formula, nothing added. Ingredients, beast liver's been added. Green mold. Characters. More information on the professor, glossary, added more history, and of course, like I said, I'll stop, pause if you want to read this, because this is just too much information to talk about, especially in a 20-minute video. Yeah, but basically a lot more information expanding the world. And then monsters, of course, they added wolf here, and dog, so I have that. And now, to make things a bit interesting, we're going to face Fat Fred.
Whoa!
Some tournament going on?
We beat each other for coin.
Interesting.
Fat Fred will rearrange your face, just show me your gold.
How much?
25 orens.
Yeah, so basically you beat this guy and he's the main guy to fight for the quest Fistfight.
Tell me about this tournament.
Rules are simple. Punch each other in the face, last man standing wins.
Simple and specific.
25 orens.
And now I'm in.
Time to die!
I'm itching to hit someone.
And done.
No challengers? Who wants to get slapped?
You win.
My reward?
Choose 2 flasks of supreme moonshine and a snack to go with them. A ring or cash.
I'm taking the ring because you only get 100 orens and the ring's 120 orens. And everything else is pretty easy to get otherwise.
Never liked it.
Yep.
No challengers?
Yeah, so I'm quickly gonna...
Beating, stranger. We fight for money.
I'm quickly gonna fight to make back some cash I lost in the poker game.
We'll see.
And to make this episode a bit more interesting, because sadly most of this game is you're going to have a lot of areas where it's just talking, and then you're going to have an area where it's basically just running around the field and fighting. So I'm trying to spread things out the best I can so it's not always on one thing.
No challengers?
You win.
And like I said, once you know the trick, it's pretty easy to fight these guys.
No pain, no gain.
We'll see.
You fight like a lass.
And of course the wimpy guy goes down like it's nothing. Didn't even take me, what, 10 seconds to do that one?
What's that? Lost. We're not fighting, cheat. Want a beating?
Yeah, after you start beating some guys, they don't want to fight you again.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'll smash your face.
Yeah, so like I said in the first video, kind of the best you can get through boxing is 50 orange in chapter 1. It goes up more.
You win.
And if you want an easier time with better armor and stuff, you want to get 5,000 orange before you head to number 2. And here's Declan Lavar Odin. He's one you want to talk to.
Finally, someone sensible here.
And you are?
Luvarden, merchant.
Lavar.
Of those Luvardens.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
Unfortunately, my friend disappeared in the cave beneath Vizima's walls.
You think he's dead?
I don't know. I'll pay you 200 orns to rescue him or provide for a decent burial. Will you take the job?
All right.
My friend tried evading the quarantine to enter Vizima.
Why through the cave?
We heard goods were smuggled into Vizima that way.
I'll do what I can.
Be careful. My friend has dealt with monsters before. If he's dead, surely danger follows.
Yeah, so that's a very important quest right there. It helps, if you do it, it helps for the next chapter, so I'll talk to Vesna Hood now. Because now...
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chanced to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Yeah, so like I said, you can talk to her now.
Here.
I'll bring it in a minute. You're quite a talker.
Forgive me. Your beauty rendered me speechless.
Had to be a player there.
How to compliment a woman handsome.
Yeah, and then it tells you what to buy. Come on, Kaedwenian Stout. Yeah, I need to get some things to something to do with Zoltan, but yeah.
What can I?
Yeah, and basically that's it, but she's where you can get some of the strong alcohol, because you do want to gather alcohol. I'll just buy one because I do have to make a cat potion. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to grab something from the store guy here.
What can I...
Now... Oh, let's see. I'm just grabbing this week alcohol, so I can do something and get a nice item from Zoltan here.
Geralt?
Yep.
Stand still. No challengers.
It's going like no time at all. And one more. Yes, I beat him! Haha! Perfect.
Incredible. Outdrunk by old Geralt.
It wasn't easy.
Damn. I once swore on this stone that no human would outdrink me.
A diamond. I can't accept this. And I'm no human.
Fuck, take it. A pledge is a pledge.
Yeah, and what he gives you is a very nice item. He gave you a diamond. So you can gift it to someone and sell it for quite a bit of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here. When we come back, I'll try to wait at the... I'll be waiting at the fire, because I want to wait out this, well, this inebriation, so I'm not drunk. So, of course, this is Zach of SomeDudePlays saying goodbye, see you next time, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and visit SomeDudePlays.com. Goodbye.